Hello, my wonderful English learners, and welcome back to Mr. English Talks. Today, we are diving into one of the most universal, beautiful, and sometimes confusing human experiences, figuring out if someone really likes you. It could be a friend, a classmate, a colleague, or someone you just met. You get that feeling, that little spark of curiosity, and you wonder, is it just me, or do they like me too? In the world of love and friendship, people often don't say their feelings directly with words, especially in the beginning. But the truth is, feelings have a language of their own, a language of actions, gestures, and unconscious signals. Today, we are going to become fluent in that silent language. We will explore 9 powerful, psychological signs that someone really, genuinely likes you. So let's open this book of hidden messages together. The first and perhaps most powerful sign is the language of their eyes. We call this prolonged and frequent eye contact. When someone likes you, their eyes will naturally seek you out. In a room full of people, their gaze will find you. When you are talking, they won't look at their phone or around the room. They will hold your gaze just a moment longer than feels normal for a casual conversation. This is because our pupils actually dilate when we see something or someone we like, a subconscious attempt to take in more of them. If you notice their eyes light up when they see you, if they maintain that warm, focused look, it is a very strong signal that their brain is signaling deep interest and attraction. The eyes truly are the windows to the soul, and they cannot easily lie about fondness. The second sign is all about their physical orientation and is called body language mirroring and leaning in. This is a completely unconscious act. When two people are in sync and there is a positive connection, they will start to subtly mirror each other's posture. If you cross your legs, they might cross theirs. If you lean on the table, they might do the same a few moments later. More importantly, they will point their body towards you. Their feet, their knees, their torso will be angled in your direction, forming a sort of invisible arrow pointing right at you. Even in a group setting, they will also lean in closer when you speak, reducing the physical space between you as if they don't want to miss a single word. This mirroring and leaning is the body's ancient way of saying, I am with you, I am engaged, I am on your side. Sign number 3 moves from the body to the mind and is a clear indicator of high regard. They remember the small details about you. In a conversation weeks ago, you might have mentioned in passing that you don't like mushrooms, that your childhood dog was named Buster, or that you have a big presentation coming up on Tuesday. If someone truly likes you and is paying deep attention, they will remember these tiny, seemingly unimportant facts. Then later, they will surprise you by saying, I ordered the pizza without mushrooms because I remembered you don't like them. Or how did that presentation go on Tuesday? This act of remembering shows that your words matter to them. You are not just background noise in their life. You are a person of interest whose story they are carefully following and filing away. The fourth sign is a beautiful and active one. They make an effort to be in your world. Liking someone requires energy. If someone likes you, they won't just wait for you to appear. They will create reasons for you to meet. They might join a club or activity they know you're part of. They will initiate conversations, not just reply to yours. They will text you a funny meme that reminded them of you, or an article about a topic you discussed. In the context of your English learning journey, They might be the one who always asks to practice with you or recommends a good English movie for you to watch. This effort is a clear investment of their time and energy, and people only invest in things and people they value. The fifth sign is in the quality of their communication, something we call active and engaged listening. When you speak, they are not just waiting for their turn to talk. They are truly listening. You can see it in their focused expression. They will ask thoughtful follow-up questions to dive deeper into your story. They will nod and give small verbal encouragements like "really, tell me more," or "that's amazing." If you pause, they won't jump in to change the subject to themselves. They will give you space to continue. This kind of listening makes you feel heard, understood, and important. It is one of the greatest gifts one person can give another, and it is a hallmark of genuine liking and respect. Our sixth sign is a subtle but powerful test of comfort and trust. They engage in light, playful teasing. This isn't mean-spirited or critical teasing. It's gentle, affectionate, and shows a level of comfort. They might playfully joke about your obsession with a certain TV show, or your funny habit of always misplacing your keys. This type of teasing is a social bonding mechanism. It creates a private, shared world between the two of you and in joke. It shows they are paying enough attention to notice your little quirks and that they feel comfortable enough with you to interact on a level that goes beyond formal, polite conversation. It's a sign of intimacy. Sign number 7 is visible in a crowd and is very telling. Their friends know about you. If someone has a genuine interest in you, you will naturally come up in their conversations with their close friends. You might notice that when you meet their friends for the first time, they already seem to know a little about you. Their friends might give you a knowing smile or say something like, "Oh, I've heard a lot about you." This is a clear indicator that you are a frequent topic of positive conversation in their inner circle. When someone likes you, they can't help but talk about you, because you are often on their mind. The eighth sign is deeply rooted in evolutionary psychology and is often called the protective instinct. This applies to all genders. When someone likes you, they will subconsciously show signs of wanting to protect you and ensure your well-being. It's not about being overbearing. It's in the small things, walking on the side of the sidewalk closest to the traffic, making sure you got home safely after going out, offering you their jacket if you look cold, or instinctively stepping slightly between you and a perceived source of disturbance in a crowded room. These actions signal that your safety and comfort are a priority to them, a deep-seated sign of care and attachment. Finally, the ninth and most authentic sign is the simplest. They simply enjoy your presence, even in silence. You don't always have to be talking or doing something exciting. You can be sitting together in a coffee shop, studying English quietly, or on a long drive listening to music. If the silence between you is comfortable and easy, not awkward or tense, it is a profound sign of a real connection. They don't need constant entertainment from you. They find peace and happiness just by being near you. This comfortable silence is the ultimate test of a true, unforced bond. It says, "I like you for who you are, not just for what you do or say." So my friends, while the words "I like you" are powerful and direct, the human heart often speaks first through this quieter, more beautiful language of action. Look for these signs: the lingering gaze, the remembered detail, the comfortable silence. They are the true poetry of human connection. And as you learn English, remember that communication is just like this. It's not only about the perfect grammar, it's about the intention, the attention, and the connection you build with the person you are speaking to. If you found this lesson on the silent language of liking helpful and interesting, don't forget to subscribe to Mr. English Talks for more insights into language, life, and human connection. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and tell me in the comments which sign you think is the most meaningful. Remember, keep learning, keep growing, and I will see you in the next video.